Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Absolute DMV podcast. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's your man. Yes. It's your man, Ace Boogie. I'm here with a few good guys. I'm here with my man, Marc.
Hey.
And eGogh on the boards.
I'm on the board.
What's going on, gentlemen? How y'all doing? Happy New Year.
Yeah.
How was the holidays? I know we just came back from a little sabbatical, little vacation.
Nice.
I'm straight.
Y'all good? Y'all, the family good? Everything good?
You know what's so funny? Because we're in a area that actually has all four seasons. So literally, snow makes things shut down out here.
For real.
Big time. So as much as we had extended holiday, technically, because some people actually had Monday, Tuesday off.
I had Monday and Tuesday off. Yeah.
So like, it was extended, and then you go back, and then we had
Jimmy
Carter's thing. So if you're a Fed, you had a lot of days off, and if you're a contractor, they didn't give a fuck about you.
Can I just say, when I was a kid and growing up in the DMV, it might just be my imagination, but I felt like they were always better with preparing for snow, and maybe because snow was happening more consistently
Back then.
Because I didn't see anybody prepping with salt the night before. Like, we've known for a whole week it was gonna snow.
Oh no,
and like no one was doing it.
They slacked on that shit. Like,
there's
hard.
videos of the 270 spur at like 10 o'clock on Monday after snow has been falling for like at this point like 6 hours, hasn't been plowed. And there's cars driving through like slush on 270. It's pretty wild.
I mean, that's why, but to a certain extent, that's why it was slush, because they prepped for that. Bro, we get snow on the regular.
My bad. It depends on what area it is, right? Because again, all back streets had no plowing.
Back streets, no.
But I think that the highway, when I say slush, I mean more like it's been driven on a bunch and it's smushed up.
Yeah.
Not
like,
so much the
it's
plowing.
not that they've done any prep or anything really.
Because
like,
before they used to prep, so even when they started, you can still get home somewhat because it will be melted because of salt.
Yeah.
They did not do that at all this year.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's because like after COVID, it's been changed on the direction of preparing for it, right? Because everybody's at home now. You remember, everybody's remote. It's not as much as everybody.
Yeah, people don't need to travel
as
much.
So then they're like, yo, you're at home. It's not like you have to go to work like you had to. Like, and then that's what I thought the same thing. Like, I had to use PTO. That's what fucked me up. Yeah, because I'm a contractor. And all the feds were like, no, you're good. So like I felt some type of way. Yeah, it was good to be off. I mean, it felt good. But at the end of the day, I had to still clean up just in case I had to leave to go to work.
Well, I'm glad it snowed because I got my in-laws in town from Brazil.
They love to see that.
So this was their first experience with snow ever
For real?
in their life.
For real?
Yeah,
in life?
In their life. Because Brazil doesn't get winters like that.
That's funny.
You know, in Brazil, a winter is
you
like
over here
50
complaining
degrees.
about it, and people catching their first glimpse of snow ever in
You
life.
know what?
And you complaining.
I give
Be
big ups
thankful.
to people. No, I'm not.
Be thankful. See,
I live here my whole life.
Grumpy
How many
ass Eagle fans, man.
Well, we can go to that. We can get to that next.
We're going to get on that. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. You were saying about the
No,
family.
it's good. Yeah, we got to go sledding, take them sledding for the
Oh my
first
God!
time.
You gave them
Took
their
them
first
sledding,
kid.
man.
Yo, you gave them their first kid experience.
We got to throw snowballs and go sledding. It wasn't good packing snow, so no snowman.
That's so funny. You were like, this is what it look. This is how it is in America.
So you take the sled, you walk up a hill, and you just go down.
And you're like, we're used to this, but you're not.
Right.
Yeah.
They told me
we hate it, but happy snow.
I know, happy winter.
And the funny thing is, sledding. They don't have a word for that in Brazil, so I guess it would be ski bunda, which translates to butt ski, which totally makes sense. I mean, you're on your butt, and it's like a giant ski.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Well, how would they do that in Brazil? They wouldn't.
They wouldn't. I mean, like in the south of Brazil,
I
by
guess,
Argentina, there's some skiing.
But I mean,
Argentina,
on a hill and grass or whatever.
It'd probably be. I would assume that
they don't even think
it's
about
Brazil that they would have like beaches with like maybe high dune type thing.
I mean, dune sledding is a cool thing.
They would come down on a dune type thing.
Yeah.
Sand in your ass and everything.
I mean, I don't think it really exists there. It's just something
yeah,
that they
exactly.
see
That's
elsewhere.
what I'm saying. They see everywhere else, and they try to do what they do everywhere. But
I mean, they got their own thing, so I don't think they got to worry about what we do.
Snow, maybe, like the inner tubing or whatever. You could make that.
Ew. I mean, as a person who gets snow, like I'm like it'd be different like if it was like California, but for real, man.
Even California has like mountains, so like that's what it is.
That's
California
northern.
could use some snow right now. I'll tell you.
Shout out to them, man.
That's big ups. Yeah,
prayers
to their family. How many
out,
people lost?
To them.
Yeah, no shout outs. Yeah,
it's
like
really devastating.
They lost a lot of housing and a lot of pets died and a lot of shit. Like it's crazy.
A lot of people died. I think the toll's up to 16. I heard already. Yeah, it's tough.
Okay, so big ups. I have my sister lives out there. She told me, she sent me pictures and stuff like that. It's crazy. It's like ash everywhere, and also like the smog. You talking about smog? They had issues with smog before.
Yeah.
Oh, it's down.
Yeah.
But that's another we could talk about later because there's a conspiracy about it. Because now, come to find out, they're trying to say that it's a setup by the insurance.
Lord. Hey. This man about to come with the conspiracy theories.
Oh boy.
Hey,
bro, I love a good
it's
conspiracy.
a conspiracy.
I love a good conspiracy theory. So,
well, I have heard that people have been arrested for arson related.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They literally, they were going around literally setting up for the insurance because again they knew the insurance thing about their shutting down the insurance and
because the insurance refuses to pay or dropping people.
Allegedly.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do some research for it later, but I heard there was because the insurance was shutting down because of it, and that's what a lot of the issue is happening right now.
Well, would they cover if it was arson as opposed to a wildfire?
They wouldn't know that because it's all one. Because fire is fire, so they don't know unless they found out the person it was arson in the neighborhood. It's fire.
But what I'm saying is, like, would the insurance pay out if it was one or the other?
No. They won't pay out arson.
I mean, if it was fraud, I would assume.
If it was arson, they would pay for it.
No, they won't. They won't pay for arson.
But no, I mean,
okay. If they can prove that somebody did arson in that house, that situation, yes,
then they would
they will pay
for it.
But again, that's a really tricky situation because then they're like, all right, so where is this fire going? Because the fire is huge, right?
Bro, there's no. I mean, I guess maybe. Now I don't know. I mean, insurance people or insurance companies are the worst people.
Of course.
So they could do this, but I'm just like, there's no way you can tell me that because he set his house on fire, my house burned down.
Yeah. As if it's next
and
door.
I have fire insurance.
If you can prove that he set his house,
but it's not a next door thing. Think like about the entire neighborhood of Palisades. Like the entire place.
I'm just saying on a micro level that there's no way you can tell me that because my neighbor set his house on fire and my house burned down and I have fire insurance.
No. Well, if you have to prove, but do you understand? You have to have proof just like that.
But what I have fire insurance. It don't matter
if you've been
what
paying every
fire
month,
it is. I should be covered
unless I set it covered. That you have to have proof.
But what I'm saying is, unless I set the fire myself for my house to burn down, you can't. I understand that not being covered.
And I understand.
Do you understand? It has to be proven that you knew, like the insurance. You told them that person did it. It wasn't my fault. That's
the police's job. That's not your job. Yeah. That's as a homeowner who's paying.
Do you understand when you have like this accident?
I understand
like
you're talking from their perspective.
A car accident.
Yeah.
A police is not there to prove that you did it or not, right? It has his word versus your word. That's how insurance is.
But the police does come out in that situation and make a police
report. Fire department. It's not.
But insurance adjusters are supposed to be skilled in understanding. And understanding how, when the collision happens, who's at fault and who's not.
So
just the way you can tell if a fire is set not a police, naturally or intentionally. I'm trying to say,
it's not police. It's a fire department. A fire department has to prove, because until this is happening with me, we can talk about this another. My car caught on fire in D.C. And literally they had to do a fire person had to go in and evaluate my car if it was I did it by negligence or whatever, or if it was a wire thing. Police had nothing to do with it. They would get the report. So again, you have to tell the fire department. Can you give me a report to say that it wasn't my fault?
And that's the same thing. Just like a police report would do it for an accident, a fire department would do it for fires. But they would do the same thing. They'd look for any type of accelerant or anything that would prove that this was intentionally started versus something like an accident, which I'm just trying to understand, why the conspiracy would be if people were to set fires intentionally, would that then?
That's the thing we have to research because again,
yeah,
I
because
don't
it
know
seems like
if
they wouldn't cover arson, that would not cover.
But there was a lot of
cancellation
though. There was a lot of cancellations.
Well, I understand that there's been a lot of insurance companies that have been canceling their policies unfairly because of they know they're going to have to pay out. But that's also like what insurance is. People pay every month. It's a giant pool of funds that eventually, in terms of a calamity, would be used. That's what it is. I'm just saying, if they cancel that, we're going to see Waluigi, we're going to see Mario, we're going to see Wario. Everybody's going to pop out the woodwork.
So I guess I'm looking at Ace's face. He said, "Yo, we're going too far in this shit." I will do some research, and I'm gonna go and bring that.
Yeah, we need to come back to this later on with some facts.
All right. Other than that, yo, I'm literally looking at this moment, and he's not entertained. Like, are you entertained?
The saddest part is, of course, everybody knows we're doing a podcast. This film. I'm sitting here like, we are going to have to cut this shit all the way out.
No, bro. No. This is entertainment on our level of us being into what we're talking about. It's a conversation. It's a conversation. It's a conversation.
It's definitely a conversation.
I'm just waiting for Waluigi to pop out.
All right.
I'm Luigi. All right. So, anyways.
No, but
anything else at it? So I know your in-laws in town, and some sled snowing or whatever.
Ski bundas.
Stop wilding out, yo.
I'm sorry.
Who's going to do the redirect here?
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm trying. All right, now
2025, yo. This is our new shit, yo. I'm telling you right now, this is the direction. We're having fun. Fuck all the bullshit. We're here to have fun. Fuck it.
Hey, yo. All right. Let's get back on track.
Yes, let's get back on track.
Can I tell you one thing?
Please.
After the holidays, there have been some amazing sales.
Oh.
I went to the store. I mean, look at this. This is a Nike windbreaker, right?
Yeah.
I got this new.
That's fire. Like some University of
right?
Oregon.
It's just solid. I've never had one of these before.
That's fire.
The ticket was $100.
Uh-huh.
Which I never would have paid for full price or whatever. It's just. But I looked at the sale rack. It was a $5 sale rack.
Where you picked that up at?
Foot Locker.
Oh,
in Montgomery Mall, not a fancy mall too.
Not an outlet.
It's not an outlet.
It is actually fancy.
It is pretty fancy. They got the Nordstroms but okay. And I asked the lady. I was like, "Is this supposed to be on here?" Because I was like, "I'm not trying to waste my time with the line and getting in there." Yeah, $5.
Yo, $5. Yo, that's perfect segue. Thank you, Mark.
No, that makes all the sense in the world.
Because the thing about it is, I was just looking up some information that in 2025 there's going to be a lot of changing in the retail space because Amazon is literally a retail killer. They shut down a lot of brick and mortars, and this year is being affected big time and going forward. So I have a list that I looked up about what stores or retail stores they're shutting down that people probably pretty much lived off of. Some people might care, some people might not. I'm gonna go ahead and list off the stuff or whatever. If you care. If you don't care, I don't care. I'm gonna still tell you because I care. So. That being said, yes, Mark was talking about Foot Locker. Foot Locker is shutting not all the stores down, but majority of the stores down this year is going to be shut down. And yes, that's the reason why the sales pretty much are going up because they got to get rid of a lot of the inventory to go actually. Everything is pretty much going digital. So I think they're going to do pretty much a warehouse and then they're going to sell out the warehouse.
I know. I just got my Jordan 3 Black Cats.
From what?
Straight from Nike, so you know what I'm saying.
Oh, so say again, you went to Nike.com.
Yeah.
Not actually
and Nike has
store.
The app too, so it's like.
But they do have Nike stores. That
I honestly haven't bought a pair of shoes out of a store in probably 2 or 3 years.
Well, the crazy thing is there is a Nike store down the road, and when you go in there. Well, in Bethesda, not even an outlet, like an actual store. They really push the app too. They give you discounts. So
so that one in Bethesda is an outlet.
Oh, it's an outlet.
It's a discount store because they it's the same thing as an outlet. They do the same kind of deals. They want to push you to actually buy the material there, and also online. So Macy's is also going out. They're actually closing on 150 stores are closing down. And pretty much they're closing down because nobody goes to Macy's like that. See?
150 stores, damn.
Yeah,
how many
crazy.
Macy's are around?
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot
that was
closed.
my very next question.
Yeah, there's not many.
That's a lot of stores to close.
Yeah, but I mean that's around nationwide, so I don't know. That could be like one every state. I don't know what the fuck. 2 every state. I don't know. Party City done.
3 every state.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do the. I don't got the math on that, but Party City officially closed. Bankruptcy. They're done. Damn. The franchise is done. 700 stores.
Party's over, bitches.
There's no party in them. They're gonna be all converted over to Halloween.
Spirit Halloween's gonna be opening up.
Yeah, I feel like Party City was only good for Halloween. Like,
no, they have party shit. I mean, people used to go for them for like little things they didn't want to go and buy, like get I guess a party coordinator or whatever. You could do it yourself. Like,
all right, I have a conspiracy theory because people are buying stuff online. They're probably buying it and shipping it directly to the person that they're giving it to. Yeah. So you don't have a gift to wrap anymore. So why do you need a Party City that sells wrapping paper and stuff like that anymore?
I mean, and actually, it wasn't even cheaper there either.
Yeah, they upscale.
Yeah, like it's like
you're getting wrapping paper off Amazon for cheaper, probably.
And that's what I'm saying. Amazon is a killer. Like they were literally like undercutting all that shit. Walgreens done. 500 stores are shutting down. Dang. And that's this year, but there's going to be more by the end of 2026. I think 2,500 or 20.
2,500.
They're getting rid of all their stores.
Damn.
So they're literally getting rid of all. Pretty much, they're trying to get rid of all their stores. Bye bye Betty. Bye bye baby. Bye bye baby. Betty.
Bye Betty. Huh?
Yeah, if you had kids, if you're trying to plan on buying shit for kids, they're done. They're trying to get bought out, but nobody's trying to buy out a store for baby shit. Everybody can go to Walmart and Target to get your shit. You know what I mean?
No one's trying to buy Betty.
Yeah, bye Betty.
Bye Betty. Yeah.
Advanced Auto Parts. That's what fucking hit me on. Advanced Auto Parts, because I actually do work on my car, and they're actually shutting down. We're actually shutting down because this motherfucker. I do work about it. I came from the school that you knew how to do your own. You had to do your oil changes.
If you knew what if you knew what eGogh drives, he don't do no damn work on his car.
I actually did. So.
I
actually did.
Continue.
Okay. Anyways, let's keep it going. I don't know if anybody care about Family Dollar. That's like more of like the hickey sticks or whatever.
What?
Family Dollar, like Dollar Tree or whatever. I don't know that. That's closed, shutting down.
Dollar,
official.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I think that's kind of.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
Trips to Ocean City, Family Dollar be saving lives. So
again, up north or like outside the city area. There's no Family Dollar out here.
No,
there's a Dollar Tree in Germantown.
Dollar Tree.
No, but Dollar Tree is separate. Family Dollar.
Yeah.
Like Dollar Tree is
same difference, bro.
Okay.
It's just one's a tree, one's a family. Family Tree.
Family Dollar store. Where nothing is a dollar anymore. It's like $1.75.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even a dollar. So that's what we're thinking about.
Yeah.
Family Dollar is a different branch than Dollar Tree.
You notice that nothing in Five Below is under $5 anymore?
No.
Yeah. It used to be $5 and
it's
below.
$5 and above.
And the $5
and below.
It's like $13, $14 now for a Subway $5.
It's lucky if you $5 below. But continue,
I'm gonna keep going because I know you're gonna cut me off as long.
No, I'm not. I'm letting you. I'm
gonna let me cook?
I'm gonna let you cook for as long as this is going to take.
Thank you, Ace.
He said very happily.
Continue, sir.
So CVS, I know that I'm a big. I don't know if you're a CVS fan. I am. A lot of them are closing down as well.
I didn't know they had a fan base like that.
Me neither.
Yes, they do. They do. See, this is think of it like these rich ass motherfuckers over here.
What the fuck?
They don't even go to. You don't go to CVS for your.
I go to CVS, but
yeah, there's a fan.
CVS.
There's a fan. People are affected.
CVS.
People are affected because since Walgreens.
Didn't think I had like a fandom in CVS.
You don't need to because that's not you.
But
anyway, since Walgreens is shutting down, CVS is the next to go. And so a lot of the CVSs are going out. I don't know if it's a franchise thing or a corporate thing, but a lot of them are shutting down in 2025. 300 stores. Big Lots, done. That Actually, I do go to Big Lots a lot because they do got a lot of deals. They got a lot of shit and whatever.
What does Big Lots even sell again?
Fuck Ace. Ace, stop making faces. I'm telling you, you're fucking. Yo, I'm sure one of your baby mamas.
I only have one baby mama, bro. Don't try.
I'm gonna throw you on the fucking. All the African librarians. I know librarians go to that motherfucker because I seen them in the lines. And y'all motherfuckers.
I only have one baby mama.
It's officially closing. They went bankruptcy. They're done. I think some are going to be revamped by this new franchise called fuck. I can't think of it.
That's what they're called. Fuck.
Yeah, right.
I can't think of
no,
it.
But what does Big Lots even sell again? I want to
say Big Lots is something like a home goods.
A home goods store, right? Yeah. So kind of like a Home Depot or Lowe's.
No. Home goods.
Oh, home goods.
Where they sell like furniture / like home decor.
It's kind of like lower version of Marshalls. A lower version, but they sell food there too.
Oh, they sell. I know that.
So Big Lots sell like snacks, drinks, things like that, furniture, clothes, toys.
So it's
everything.
a low end Marshall.
So kind of like
it's a low end
TJ Maxx
Walmart
or something.
So low end Walmart, smaller scale, right? So like they got more discounts. So technically, the reason why I say Marshalls. So the reason why I say Marshalls because
he's a fan.
Yes, I am. So like all the retail stores that they don't make any like sales at they'll send it to Marshalls and you get the markdowns. That's how Big Lots is. You still get like the high end stuff, but it's marked down. It's a markdown store.
Oh, okay,
so a lot of times.
Oh yeah,
so
like TJ Maxx or something like that.
But they got foods and snacks and stuff like that.
Okay, gotcha.
So they're done. Foot Locker, we already talked about it. You know, they're shutting stuff down.
I just learned about Big Lots. They're done. Damn.
Right? Just learned about it.
You wouldn't go.
You wouldn't go to
you wouldn't go to that motherfucker. Anyways, y'all fucking sedity asses. Anyways,
shit, I go to discount stores all the time. I be in Marshalls all the time.
Most of my shopping done at outlet stores, so I don't know what you're talking
about. That's an outlet, man.
TJ Maxx and Marshalls.
Anyways, I said markdown.
Is an outlet isn't markdown or discounts?
No.
I feel like outlets typically do have deals, although maybe it is different than a markdown store, like a Nordstrom Rack. It's like,
do you understand? Like markdown is like so. Discount is like this time.
Yeah.
Versus you could have an older thing that was couldn't sell that season or whatever. That will be a markdown store.
Yeah.
Versus you won't get like a new Nike shirt at Big Lots.
I got you. That? Yeah, it's like how Nordstrom's will have something, and if it doesn't sell or whatever, they'll sell it to Nordstrom Rack.
I will go hard. Hey, everybody comment who really go down for Big Lots. Anyway, all right.
And where the CVS fans at too?
No, we're not going back on CVS. We're going back. All right, big GameStop. This is all Mark.
Yeah,
GameStop is shutting down.
Back in the day.
So yeah, GameStop is shutting down.
Fuck GameStop.
We could go there with no fucking story.
Hey man,
well, you have issues with the trade-in policy, sir.
Man, fuck the trade-in policy.
Are you mad that I gave you $2 for your 2013 Madden?
For my 20 games that all of them on the wall were $20. Man, fuck GameStop.
Yeah, the trade deal is a bit.
It was
For
sus.
sure.
It was big time sus. Best Buy pretty much are shutting down a lot of stores.
Damn.
A lot of stores, but not enough that's gonna a huge dent. I mean, this is all
Best Buy.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody really goes to Best Buy like that. Nobody, unless an old ass.
I about to say the last time I really like
appliances.
Not even appliances. Car stereo systems.
Oh
exactly. Yeah,
that's not even a thing really anymore.
It is, but you don't
so
care
anymore.
I've never seen somebody with a 16 in their trunk.
I have.
No, in the 2020s.
Yep.
Who you know?
I told you, man.
But like aftermarket?
Yes. This nigga know Mexicans.
Yo, I've looked. Okay. Hey, the area I live in, I'm hip to all the things.
There are Salvadorians over there.
Because think about it, the reason why it's nobody goes to Best Buy because you can go to Facebook Market and somebody's doing
that's true.
out of their yard or whatever. They'll even come to your house and knock and do that shit. That's what I'm saying. It's not as you don't even have to be certified like you have to be. And also Geek Squad, really? That's some fucking bullshit.
That shit is the biggest fucking ripoff.
Yeah.
Super
Another reason why I say fuck Best Buy. Fuck Geek Squad.
if you know somebody who worked there. It's kind of fucked up. But anyways,
I
know.
Fuck them niggas.
Okay.
If you work for Geek Squad,
hey, guess
fuck
what?
you.
If anybody has something to say who works at Geek Squad,
hey,
hit up Ace and go at him. Fry him on fucking comments.
Fuck Geek Squad and fuck you.
Careful, they probably know how to hack stuff.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I know.
Be careful.
Put all your fucking Instagram shit on the fucking line.
Shadow ban. Now they shadow ban our ass. We all be fucked up. My bad, y'all. You right.
All right, Denny's done. I love some Denny's.
That's my spot.
I know that's his spot.
That's my spot.
That used to be the fucking after the club spot.
Real
whatever.
Quick, real quick story about Denny's. I almost got stabbed at a Denny's. Man, I'm in the Denny's one night, me and my homeboys, right? So we in the Denny's, we chilling, we eating. Boom. Some dude in that thing. I don't know he in there with some peoples, but his peoples leave. Mm-hmm. Me and my peoples, we still in there, we talking, we you know what I'm saying, laughing, eating our omelets, whatever we eating.
What Denny's is it?
This is the Denny's in Laurel.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know anything about the Denny's in Laurel.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That is the next hub. That's the hub to DC.
Laurel, see, I'm about to say Laurel's not even that bad of a place. Laurel's all right. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes the people in Laurel aren't from Laurel, the people from Laurel have to defend Laurel from the people who ain't from Laurel.
Howard County.
Yeah, you said Laurel a lot in that
It's
sense.
weird. It's weird.
It's near Howard County. It's near Howard County, and also you can come from College Park.
The funniest part of Laurel's in 3 counties.
Yeah, it is in a weird triangle area.
Laurel's in 3 counties. So, like, I played for Laurel Boys and Girls Football Club. Shout out to the Wildcats, at least when they was the Wildcats. I don't know.
Ace always played for something. He's like that motherfucker, always playing for something.
Hey man,
he's always played for a sport. If any sport is mentioned, Ace played for it.
Look, just because
cricket,
I'm an athlete. I never tried that, but I want to.
Cricket.
I want to. I think I'd be nice. I just got to run in a straight line and back.
What's the horse dancing one? Dressage.
What?
Would you do that?
Hell is that?
What's the one that Mitt Romney did? That you get on
Mitt
a horse
Romney.
and you make it dance?
I'm
trying to think of the whitest, lamest
polo.
sport ever.
I'm thinking polo.
Polo, yeah.
I tell you right now. Speaking of that, want to make a horse dance? Throw it some dollars. We gotta take you guys to the strip club, man. Y'all gotta come to the strip club with me.
We're going to the strip club. One of these days we're going to go to the strip club.
When it get warm,
I ain't gonna like it, but we're going.
When it get warm, we gotta go to the strip club. I need to see y'all out of y'all element. I need to see Marc with a big old booty in his face.
I think my element. I think my element will be the same. Y'all will always think. Yeah, I will never see the difference.
Nah, I need to see it. Okay. But nah, back to Denny's. I'm sorry, back to Denny's. So yeah, we in there, we chilling, we having a good time.
And you saw the Geek Squad employee,
right?
And all hell broke loose.
All hell broke loose. Now, I don't know. The homie sitting in there. Like I said, homie sitting in there. His peoples leave, come out. We talking, we chilling, laughing. All of a sudden, this dude hop out talking about some. Y'all need to stop talking shit. It's like, hold on, what? I look over at homie. Normally I'm relaxed and I'm chill, but for some reason, this dude rubbed me the wrong way. So I looked at him and I said something crazy back to him. I don't really remember what I said. Said something crazy back to him.
Fuck Best Buy.
Straight up. Homie's like, come outside then. My dumb ass go outside. Me and my homies, we all go outside. He's there by himself.
Catch me outside.
He's there by himself. I'm getting ready to square up with him. And right as like literally my hands go up, my homeboy's like, yo, he got a knife.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Like the calmest, you know what I'm saying? Like no alert, nothing. Just the calmest you could say it. Yo, he got a knife.
He had a crowd. Like what kind of?
Down.
He had a box cutter.
Was it like a little flip joint?
Bruh, I looked down
switchblade,
and homie had like the Crocodile Dundee knife. Like
so,
homie looked like he pulled out like. Did
it come from like a fucking like scabbard or something?
He had a holster.
Crazy.
He probably had a holster.
It came from one of the favelas in Brazil. It was crazy.
Shit.
Like son pulled something out.
Got the Rambo knife.
Man, I ain't never like.
He was so cool.
Y'all seen Friday?
Yeah. No.
Yep, the first Friday. Yeah.
The Jason Voorhees machete.
No.
He did the like. You want a problem? Oh man.
Not Friday the 13th.
Oh,
Friday.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha,
He's like, you want a problem, old man?
Bruh.
No.
Yeah. Once I seen that knife, man, my hands went up.
went right back down.
You got it. Right back down.
He's like, I'm gonna go right in here.
Walk right back inside. Finished up my waffles. It was cool.
Hash brown.
Shout out to Denny's though. Hey, we gonna miss y'all. Continue with your list, man.
That's some fucking shit.
No matter how long this takes.
Fuck you. Fuck you. And and if y'all actually do home,
nobody give a fuck.
So if you do home shit, Lumber Liquidators is going out of business.
No one gives.
They're liquidating Lumber Liquidators.
They love it. Yeah. Nobody. If I give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I went there to get some fucking deals and shit.
We
floors.
don't.
I do. And last but not least, and it doesn't even put a dent. A lot of 7-Elevens are shutting down, but it doesn't fucking matter because it's only 400 stores out of thousands. So
yeah, they're like everywhere.
Exactly. So
like,
I think it's more corporate stores are going out.
There's like 3 in Bethesda here.
Everybody who watched this, comment to eGogh that he a dickhead for reading off that whole entire fucking list.
Guess what? It was entertaining. And I did it for y'all. Because again, a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know what's happening. I mean, and I'm giving you the shit.
They could have Googled it, bro.
Fuck you, Ace. I'm giving you the shit.
No, tell us if we're wrong. Like if there's a lot of lumberyard liquidators fans
out
there, let
us know. Like fans of lumber liquidators and
liquidators
flooring.
I tried my best to do something, and I'm gonna go ahead and step back.
Hey, Eagle, we love you.
No,
man.
fuck you.
We love you, man.
Fuck you.
Look, you did it, man.
Guess
you
what?
Accomplished it, man.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna be on the board.
Hey, y'all tell Eagle how much y'all love that segment, please.
Anyways,
please.
So that being said, so a lot of like retails are shutting down, so the economy is getting to be fucked. Even worse, the fact that we have Agent Orange is,
and the economy about to take a turn, right? Because Big T coming in the office, y'all.
Okay. Hey, guess what? Like I tell everybody, this is gonna be another entertaining 4 years.
Big T.
If it even lasts that long, because the way his health is going, and also the way he actually
is 78 right now.
Yeah,
too.
But like there's things happening. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. I'm cutting into your shit.
No.
This shit is happening. Like things are happening in now. What's up?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's inauguration, and he's about to be back in.
Another fucking inauguration with this guy.
I know. And he's talking a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, again, people are really, just like how people are trying to Google, like, how tariffs work now. It's like, after they voted for him, it's like, yeah, it's like things are going to get more expensive. There's going to be, like, I mean, it's essentially like almost like trading wars. And then, especially people like who, the minimum wage hasn't increased. You got states that are still on the minimum wage, which I think is like $7.50. So like it's crazy. It's unlivable. If you work 2 full-time jobs at that rate, you're not making enough. And again, every state's different. Every state has its own economy and housing is different. But like just to buy certain products that we all need is like a flat rate across the board. So there's a lot of people in the lower middle class who just don't have extra money to save.
I don't think nobody
or they're paying down debt.
Yeah, I don't think nobody wants to make $15 an hour.
That's crazy.
Even that, back
even
in the
to
day,
say $7.50.
It's so crazy. Back in the day, that used to be really high, and
Yeah.
now it's like you can't even live, you can't even survive,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it was real high when gas was $1.20 something, and
not even that. It was like even at $2, it was like
and buying a car, you could buy a brand new car for $10,000.
Yeah,
Well,
not anymore.
I think it was like Obama's first or second term when people were really trying to push the $15 an hour federal minimum wage, which was like 20, I think 10 or 12, and people were taking that as like really crazy high, and even then it was pretty much like adequate or a little bit behind the times. And now, I mean, that obviously certain states have done that. I think Maryland is at like 16 or 18. They're a little higher than that, but the federal one is still $7.50, which is like, I mean, again, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be it's gonna be difficult. But then his like crazy ass is naming fucking. He wants to change names of fucking historical shit.
Oh yeah, I mean you got.
Nah, that's my favorite part about Trump being a president, bro.
It's just petty.
No, I mean
it's not petty, but it's like entertaining. Like you don't know what he's gonna do.
The biggest military in the world, like, have y'all ever seen Paid in Full?
Yeah.
Like Cameron said in Paid in Full, what's the point of having soldiers if you ain't gonna use them? Donald Trump lives by that. Like, he just threatens everybody. He threatens everybody and everything. He's threatened Panama, saying if Panama don't do something, he gonna take back the canal. He's starting somebody else that he was going to do something else.
Well, he wants Canada to be the 51st state now. Bruh, and then he wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico as the Gulf of America.
There you go.
Do you understand?
And all of California is on fire right now. And this is what his priorities are.
He doesn't even care to address to help out that.
He said something gangster, like, if the hostages in Gaza the American hostages in Gaza aren't released, by the time he gets in office, all hell gonna break loose. Like, bruh,
do you understand?
What's the point of having soldiers if you ain't gonna use them? But you got the biggest military in the world, and I know, once again, that's the one thing under his presidency that he was missing was a war. He wants that.
Well, I will say, I think if you look at,
he wants that, but I'm sure he would enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of rhetoric. We'll see if he actually backs it up with actions.
Yeah, he said that
he says a lot of shit.
His first term, he said that, too.
He said a lot of shit. But
I mean, but the thing about it is when you threaten everybody, at some point you're going to get called on your bluff, or you're going to actually have to go through with what you said.
Yeah,
and I think that I think he'll go through with what he say. Honestly. Like,
I mean, it's his last hurrah, so.
We'll see. I will say, I think, to answer your question about the biggest military and never use it, again, I think Rome, for its time, had the biggest military and everything, but it wasn't a foreign nation that came and took it over. It was a series of internal bad leaderships and assassinations. So it's like you could be your own worst enemy just by, focusing on something instead of focusing on something outward as opposed to inward.
But they got the Secret Service to protect against that. So they ain't worried about none of that. Big T ain't worried about none of that. What y'all talking about? Back in business.
Like I said to people,
out here.
He's going to be either so entertaining that he is going to fuck himself up.
What?
Yes.
It's going to be the most entertaining 4 years than we had 8 years ago.
You know how many indictments? Isn't he? And so, also, that being said, he's the first president to be a felon. Straight up, like he's announced a felon.
That's on the federal charges. Crazy. He still has a lot of state charges and then a lot of civil cases on him too.
And he pardoned himself.
Now, as a convict, if you actually been in jail, you should be able to vote. Fuck it.
He gonna pardon himself, and then he ain't gonna have no charges, and then what?
Yeah,
no convictions, and then what?
Okay, but I'm thinking if you're gonna go by that route, let everybody vote. Everybody should vote.
Hey man, it is what it is, man.
You're American. Vote.
Look,
I mean,
like I said, Big T about to come back. We about to see what it is.
Yeah, we're gonna have some debates about this.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be. He's gonna set everything back even more. I mean, again, he's stacked a Supreme Court with a bunch of folks that are not gonna allow any type of real legislation. Even if something gets passed in the House and the Senate, they're gonna shoot some stuff down. And those bags are there for life. So.
We already talked about like the Senate, and there's a lot of like scare tactics and shit that he does, but whatever, we'll see. We'll talk more about politics. Actually, Marc will come up with a segment every time something comes up in politics. I'm gonna have Marc talk shit politics with Marc Toure.
Shit politics.
Yeah, because it is. Hey, it's not the same shit.
It's different shit. I choose educate and empower, but shit politics works too. I mean,
all right, we'll have quotation
marks.
Marks.
Of shit. We'll have
quotation. I know. I mean, for Marc's brand, we'll have it.
I say Marc, the one that might need the dashiki and the kufi for real, not me.
Oh, okay.
It might be Marc.
But anyway, so Ace, what are you talking about? Let's go talk about your shit, because we're going to start doing some shit with sports. Because I mean, we had a sports guy back in the day, but we were bringing it back. Everybody want to know some sports and shit. We actually might do some reactions to some shit. That's it.
What we got here? Two things hit my radar. One of them old. Two things got my radar. One of them kind of old. I mean, it's kind of being played out. The Fox Sports lawsuit.
They're still talking about it.
Yeah, allegedly, Skip Bayless Skip Bayless offered to pay a young lady, makeup artist, I believe. I don't want to say that just to like belittle her in any way, but if that is belittling,
she has no status.
However y'all want to carry it, I don't know.
She had no status.
No, damn. See, but yeah,
not enough.
Skip Bayless offered a young lady $1.5 million for sex, and I'm like, truthfully, I'm not even mad that he offered the young lady 1.5. No, I'm mad that he offered. No, that's what I'm mad at.
What?
I'm not mad that he made an offer to a young lady for sex. What I'm mad at is 1 point. Bro, when you old? Hey,
any man offering anybody for sex is
a sugar daddy.
Not in the workplace though.
Yeah, a sugar daddy. Man, do you understand?
HR is going to have
status. At his status, really? Okay, go. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Hey, look. I don't know how he offered it. I don't know why he offered it, other than him being a horny old man.
I think that's it.
I mean, like,
I know it's Fox, but I think their HR would still have an issue with that.
Yeah, I think it won't slide at all.
See, this is. I come from a place. No, for real. I come from a place where I be thinking that.
We came from a place for what?
Nah.
What? Can you please explain?
Can I say it? Shut the fuck up.
Yo, I'm sitting here. You're literally trying to be like.
No, because I'm trying to say is I come from a place where niggas be freaky as hell. And that sounds crazy.
Exactly.
That sounds crazy.
Yo, I'm trying to figure out how.
Can I say this, please?
Okay.
We're gonna have to cut this. This is
crazy.
All right. Nah. But I come from a place where people do, I guess, freaky stuff. And when people do freaky stuff, it's always from a place of just freaky shit. It's not actually from a place of like, oh, I hold power over you or anything like that. So I don't know how Skip is moving. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, how Skip is moving in that aspect. I just think it's wild to offer 1.5 because if you are willing to pay 1.5 for sex, do you know how much sex you can get for 1.5 than to pay just one person?
I mean, there's that movie.
That's my point. That's my point.
They did a whole movie about this, Indecent Proposal,
yes.
right?
Which is still
like,
wild.
And that was, I think, $1 million.
For one night.
Just for one night with a wife, yes. But it's crazy that...
It's crazy that this is a real-life situation of that. And even more than that, you have the complexity of it's in the workplace by someone who's, like, established in...
Yeah.
And a male.
No, established
so
in
it's the
industry of the nation.
No. If we're going to do... No. Yeah. I ain't going to let Marc get away with that.
Okay.
It'd be crazy either way if it was a female or a male that offered somebody 1.5
it'd be crazy.
Oh no, there's stories of high-end women offering men, but women, but guess what? It was not frowned upon because a woman offering man such shit.
Hey, look,
I'm just saying. Funny, but it's just funny that like you were saying the way you're coming out like. Back in the day, it was okay. Like
no, I'm not saying back in the day. I said I come from a place where, in my circle or in my lifetime. I don't go lie to you. I done some freaky things.
Okay, yeah, but okay.
I ain't never done no illegal freaky things.
The only thing you were debating is the amount of money that was offering. That's all you're saying.
I mean, it's an astronomical amount.
It's an astronomical number because
it's a headline number.
Because in my mind, once again, my freaky little mind, if you were gonna pay that for sex.
Yes.
You could go to a brothel. You could go to the Bunny Ranch
in
Las Vegas or wherever it is.
Have some shit.
And you could go. You could stay there.
No. So I think it was more
like you could really, really like do some things. Like once again, I'm making a lot of movie references tonight, but Rush Hour when he was in there, like I want you. 1.5. You could be like, you know what? Let me take the stage.
Yeah, you're true. You're right, but I think it wasn't like that. I think literally his mentally thinking that I can't have him like my talk game, like my pimp game can't get this for free. I'll offer outrageous amount. That's what I think as a person who has money. There's a lot of dudes who have status that do that, like literally.
I just think it's again to go with kind of what you're saying is like it's crazy that he felt the audacity that he could do this in the workplace, which again is like a whole nother layer of complexity. Because and again it's like, well, look at the fallout now. He did it in the workplace, which means that now this is like treated as like a sexual assault. or
it's a lawsuit,
or it's a lawsuit for
Fox
sure.
Sports
I mean,
got to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly. And now his so it's kind of just like, you really thought you could get away with this and like make it like as complicated as possibly it could be?
But that's, I mean,
because like you said,
that sounds like like he committed a crime.
Well, I mean,
like,
he's
like
I
mean,
she's an employee who probably
a higher played.
Yeah, even if he's
it's unethical, but is it illegal? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why
I don't think it's illegal.
Like,
I don't think it's illegal because, again, unless she actually is a prostitute and she's like, it's. I guess we don't know the situation because we don't know if like he was sending her texts like, "Yeah, I'll give you 1.4 million," or it was like kind of playing around. We don't know.
Obviously, it was unwanted because she's filing a lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly.
She's not open to it. I think.
And actually, shout out to her because due to the lawsuit,
for somebody to offer you 1.5 million, that shit must have been nice.
Not even that. I'm just saying.
She must have been looking nice.
I'm just like 1.5.
That makeup is nice.
He offered you 1.5 in the workplace, like Marc said, and which added another layer of complexity, like Marc said.
Of course.
Which is now going to probably get you 10 mil. So that 1.5 he offered you is nothing to what you're going to get.
But the thing about it, he
settlement.
Thought it was going to get away with it.
Shout out to you, young lady.
But he thought he was going to get away with it.
And that's the audacity.
Like,
you know,
like literally,
felt,
this day and age, the little things can get you canceled or if not flagged. The fact that you did that a person would be like,
I don't even see now. This is gonna sound crazy because I don't even want to be like in Skip's defense, but nowadays we're in the day and age where money talks and everything else walks. So I don't know if I don't know if Skip felt like I'm just gonna cut to the chase and get to the money. Like,
but even then, it's like doing it in the workplace is like, you're right. It might not be illegal. But like HR don't need to fire you for doing an illegal crime. It's like
you literally, even if it wasn't even a workplace, even if that, for you to do this, even if you're like she was a restaurant worker, you literally are putting your status, your money to offer somebody who, like you said, unwanted, she didn't come at you like this, like I'm trying to fuck, and then she knew like, all right, I'm gonna use this to get more money because again. I don't think
she said I'm gonna use this to get more money. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that it worked out that he offered her 1.5, and due to that offer, she now has a lawsuit that's going to get her more than 1.5.
And she's
so once again, ladies, be careful out there. Don't sell yourself short. And that brings me to the next one of the Fox Sports lawsuit, where apparently they're saying Joy Taylor slept her way to the top. I don't know if she slept her way to the top.
I'm sorry. Does she look good?
She's a beautiful woman.
Okay, all right. Just making sure because I don't remember.
Yeah, no,
I've probably seen her.
If
but I don't.
Yeah, if you took the time, Google her. Joy Taylor's a beautiful woman.
Okay.
But apparently allegedly she had sexual relations with a higher up an executive, and another co-star to get a show in Fox Sports. Look, I don't know how it go. I just know Joy Taylor's good at her job. When I watch her,
she looks good at doing her job.
She looks good and she does her job well. So when she goes on TV,
that could be another segment because we already have some opinion about that.
What?
Like Mark, look at Mark. No, remember about a pretty woman in a workplace, like versus a man in a workplace, like getting moved up in the field of.
I mean, whatever.
I have some thoughts about that.
You have some thoughts.
Yeah, but I know Mark will actually talk about it. We talked about this off air. That's
all I'm saying is
I can't remember.
I don't know what the I don't know what the situation is. I don't know what the situation is. I hope the situation isn't a situation of coercion where she was forced to do this because something was held over her head or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
I think there's a lot of haters.
I don't know if it's a situation of her just taking, this might sound bad, but the extra initiative to improve her career. I don't know. But I'm not judging. As like I said,
you're just reporting.
I'm just reporting. Yeah, I don't know. And last but not least, shout out to the Washington Commanders on your first playoff win in years.
Damn.
Hating ass Eagle fan over there,
dude. Guess what? They're not beating Commanders fans. All I gotta say, they're not beating Detroit. They're not beating Detroit. Team. And if they do, that is some fucking bullshit.
I mean, I agree with you. I don't think that they're beating Detroit, but
But Eagles is going to go.
The fact that they got there, and y'all not beating Detroit, so shut up.
We're not playing Detroit, though.
When y'all do, if y'all get past this week and y'all end up playing Detroit,
we're going to win. They're playing, I think, the Rams.
Look, hey,
all right, sorry.
Last but not least,
yeah.
I have probably in my entire life met one good Eagles fan. Every other Eagles fan that I've met have been terrible people.
We're not terrible people. We're just very passionate. We're very passionate about our team, not like some people.
I mean, it looked like Marc got Eagle colors on right now, but it's Oregon.
I'm
Ducks.
not even a sports person.
Different bird.
I don't even know what colors. Different bird. I just know the Commanders.
That's
and
so
their color.
funny.
I don't even know.
So funny. When you threw, you said, no, don't
I don't even know.
Hey, he's like,
I know they got green. I don't know anything else.
Yo, don't put me there because I have my fans.
I just got this for $5. I wouldn't have paid if it wasn't $5. I don't know nothing.
But yeah, again, we're at a point that we're at an extended part of the podcast, and I hope that y'all love our podcast. A little change on our structure, but we are having fun now. I'm tired of us trying to stick the straight line. We're gonna have some drama. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna have some controversy. I don't know. It's the same thing as whatever. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe.
Shout out to y'all. Absolute DMV, we out.
Hey, Ace need to stop fucking laughing at me. All right, peace.